The Clintons have been silent on the shocking revelations in Donna Brazile's new book, Hacks. For more on the future of the Democratic Party and what impact it's going to have, we turn tonight to Mitch Ceasar, former Democratic Party chair from Florida. And I also want to point out, Mitch, that you were a member of the DNC Executive Committee. Nice to have you with us again tonight. Mitch,
thank you.
Have you read the book? I'm sure that you've seen some news coverage on it. Measure what impact, positive or negative, this is going to have on the party.
Well, you know, Ed, the great concern originally was when this broke, the excerpts that came out kind of in advance of the book, I think through Politico. People were very concerned because it was right before the election we just experienced last night, which of course was a great victory for Democrats across the country. It seemed to have very little impact. I think that there was some concern. I saw on the executive board, I certainly did not know of the deal. I still remain friends with a lot of folks still on the executive board, which were about a 50-member body, representing different regions of the country and different constituency groups. I don't think any of them knew either. We would often ask a lot of questions, but you don't always get answers. But we had no idea what was going on in that context.
What was going on is that the system was rigged for Hillary Clinton. There were a lot of decisions made with people not weighing in on it. The party was left broke from Barack Obama's operation. So were there just too few people that didn't know enough about what was going on, and that just snowballed into a big problem?
You know, it's interesting also, an article pointed out today, and I kind of noticed it a little bit, and I know Donna Brazile pretty well. There seems to be some slight inconsistencies between what appeared in the book and what she's saying on television now in the last few days. Specifically, I'm not sure. If I had to guess if it was true, yes, I would. It kind of rings true based on the lack of information we had generally in the executive board and the DNC in general. I'm not sure that's always not the case.
All right, but what about the absolute? In that the Sanders campaign did not have the same deal when it came to money and arrangements as the Clinton campaign, and this was seeded long before Bernie even became a factor. What about that?
Well, my concern is, frankly, looking from reverse, going backwards, that traditionally, if you're the incumbent president or you're the presumptive nominee, you kind of take over the operations of the DNC. This was very, very, very early in the process. I don't think it's ever been done before.
So they were jumping to too many conclusions, because what Clinton did was take the money and wrap up a bunch of superdelegates with a bunch of political promises. It's actually amazing how far Bernie Sanders went in that environment. So how do you prevent this from happening in the future?
I think the exposure itself will probably prevent it, because I think the DNC folks, especially officers, and I haven't heard that the officers knew about it either, frankly. I think there's going to be a lot of questions. The new chairman, Tom Perez, has said there's going to be much greater transparency, especially in reference to the excerpts from the book.
What do you make of the Clinton silence?
So I think shedding some light is the key.
What do you make of the Clinton silence on this?
I think it's pretty smart, to be honest with you. I think they're better off. Nothing they say can make it better if it's true. If it's not true, then it's someone's word against another. I think that they were smart to stay quiet, especially in the context of the fact that we're on the literally on the eve of some key elections.
All right, Mitch Ceasar, great to have you with us, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate it.